Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Let's Play Death Stranding. I apologize for the delay between this episode and the last. I only played through 4 full Halo games between that episode and this one, so on September 1st, my Halo journey begins. But regardless, welcome back. I don't really remember where we left off, but it does seem like there is something to examine on our equipment rack, so let's go check it out. Ah, my color scheme. I don't think I'll be able to change the color of my actual clothing, though, until the end of the game. But I think this is just for our hat and our glasses. Our lovely glasses. Let's go with a navy blue on the glasses. I think that's kind of cool. Yeah. Seems alright, maybe? Oh, you know what? We'll go black. Colors will not be changed. Oh, I have to hold X to confirm. I gotta remember that. This is a console game, after all. Let's see. I still like the blue hat. I think that looks good. Of course, we got the silver and gold for having the game purchased on PC. Although, if you are on PS4, you would have had to pre-order the game. And then, if you didn't get that, I think you can upgrade to Deluxe Edition for like 10 bucks. It's a bit pricey. I mean, it's just like, there's no reason to get the Deluxe Edition other than if you want to support Kojima Productions. That's the way I see it anyway. When I look at this stuff. Okay, well, clearly it didn't change the color of the glasses, so I must have messed something up there. Anyway, let's go to the terminal. See if there's any interviews for us to read before we continue on. There might be. I don't know if I read them all. Looks like I did, though. Perfect. All right, we're good. We have gone through a lot of interviews. There's over 100 interviews in the game and like 5,000 billion mail. So, you know, we'll get there as we get there. Let's just chug down some delicious Red Bull before we move on. I always see this stuff on sale at the place I work. I work in a grocery store. I always see it on sale. It's always 2 for $4.
That's it, Lisa. Don't be shy. Just like we used to. Come on. Keep up. Sorry. Did I wake you up? Today's Mommy's birthday. It's also the anniversary of when we first met.
Mads Mikkelsen drunkenly dancing.
Beginning scan.
Which,
Scanning bridges ID.
first little piece of information we learn now is that the woman in the container there, we could have assumed already that she was the mother of BB and the wife of Mads Mikkelsen. But on top of that, her name is Lisa. And her birthday ties into the anniversary of when they first met. Which means you just get double the presents, or in families where you were born on Christmas, you just get one. This time both together. Pure evil. Truly. Alright, we have a standard order, or a regular order to do here. I think we're going to continue on with the storyline. I know it's probably best for us to try other things as well, other than going and trekking all the way over to Port-Knot City. Actually, should we... There's something we might be able to get, and I don't know if we need to progress the storyline to unlock this. But it is something I would like to examine. I don't know how we can filter this. Change icon filter? No. There's like... There's an area right up next to... Center West Capital Knot City. There's like an area somewhere around here. I remember there being one anyway. I might be wrong on this assumption. But we can get an item to help us sing to BB. And I think it's somewhere in this area here. Just... maybe? I might be entirely wrong here, though. It's been a while since I've really delved into all of the preppers in the game. The preppers are really the more difficult thing to find. At the same time, we really haven't found anything from the prepper, and we can always come back for it. It's not the end of the world, but you see how we have Luden's fan here? There's one more prepper on the map. I'm just not sure if I can recall where exactly he is. Because I remember him being right around this zone. Yeah, right here. I think that might be it. That's where he is. And we'd have to go all the way over to the distribution center west of Capital Knot City. I guess we could just do that. The issue here, though, remains as, should we take the supplies with us, or should we just give it a go? I think we just progress with the story, and then we'll check it out, because I don't think there's a timer. There's no timer, so I think at the end of the day, we just do this. Alright, 8 package delivery to Port Knot City.
This order is critical, so humor me while I review the details. Port Knot City's your first destination. You're to deliver relief supplies and bring it into the network. Lake Knot City is your second destination. Again, you'll be delivering relief supplies. You'll also be carrying prototype anti-BT weapons, which will give us a chance to see how they perform in the field. Mama will brief you on usage, so pay close attention. And Sam, as a reminder, this run is no joke. You'll be covering a record distance. Don't take any chances.
So this is where the game starts getting into weird territory, where clearly we're not actually traveling that far, if you really think about it. Like, on a motorbike, it doesn't take us that long to get from point A to point B. And let me just say, it gets even longer than this. But, keep in mind, we're basically going from state to state. Each one of these knots is essentially another state. So we're theoretically going hundreds of miles or whatever. I don't know how big the States is. Listen, I don't know distances, but we're going like way farther than the game is implying here, which is kind of neat. So whenever the game's acknowledging like, oh, Sam, you're going like stupid amounts of distances, like he really is. In the context of the game, he's going forever, like, you know, far, far away. Even though we are only covering the span of like 3.6 kilometers. Not a lot. But it's interesting to point out. So we have 4 mission-critical items. And there's going to be lots of rain on the way. We're definitely going to bring 1 or 2 containers that help us alleviate the damage, because we're going to go through most likely more than one BT zone, but there's one major BT zone that we're going to have to go through. It's just a guarantee that you're going to get it. And it's very scary and very dangerous, so we're just going to have to play this one safe and as close to the book as possible. So, deliver an aid package from Capital Knot City to Port Knot City, then connect the latter to the chiral network. The package contains medicines, frozen sperm and eggs, and recently completed anti-BT weaponry. This will not be an easy delivery, but Port Knot City is counting on you. Pretty important stuff, really. And then we get hematic grenades for the first time. So hematic grenades are what allow us to actually fight off BTs, which unfortunately turns BTs into a joke. Because once you actually unlock this ability, not only do you get a way to fight off BTs, but also the hunters, as they're called. Those big boss monsters that we ran into in that one episode where I totally messed up and got grabbed. That's a boss monster, essentially. Now, don't be fooled. If you take that monster out, it doesn't mean that the BTs are gone. You're still going to have to deal with them. And they'll come back after 10 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever. But it can give you some nice relief. And on top of that, since we're playing online, other players, if they're in the vicinity, will have their little version of their character model appear and throw us hematic grenades. Now, players are unaware that they're doing this, but it just happens that they are in the area. Maybe a structure of theirs was in the area, or they've trekked that area before, and so their name is in memory, and then they'll throw you items to keep you going. I don't know, though, if you do a minimalist run, if you get these bonuses still. So, again, the game becomes much harder on a minimalist run, which I would actually love to do a minimalist run, maybe a sequel to the series. You know, this series is already going to be 10,000 parts, but it's a series I love. I think Death Stranding is a wonderful game, so I'm sorry I'm taking so long to go through this, but, you know, you're already this many parts into it. You know I ramble. That's just how it is. I like to ramble and I like to talk, so it's more fun for me.
That's a transfusion bag containing blood drawn from you. While equipped, it'll gradually replenish yours.
Alright, so if you are carrying multiple blood bags, a new blood bag will automatically be switched. Oh, okay, sorry. I hate that it auto-scrolls. This is one of the things I have a pet peeve about this in a lot of games. It auto-scrolls for you. Anyway, a new bag will be automatically be switched in as soon as the current one is emptied. So this is for blood-drawing weapons, which includes grenades. So you're taking Sam's blood and converting it into a weapon. You know how like we have bodily excretions, like our sweat when we're in a shower, or our urine, or our fecal matter? That is all affecting the enemies, but blood, most of all, hurts them and potentially kills them. Or at least spooks them off.
Sam, this is our first attempt at developing an anti-BT weapon. I had to work fast with what we had, so they're basically modified hand grenades. At least, that's how they're meant to function. They've never actually been tested in the field. Who knows? You might be the first person to kill a BT. And wouldn't that be something? But, even if they do work, don't forget that they're fueled by your blood. Use too much, and you'll give yourself anemia.
Alright, two very important things. Also, replay briefing?
That's a transfusion bag containing blood.
Oh, right, okay. This is a very brief briefing. And then we get a container repair. Alright, we get one gifted to us. That's not bad. And I guess... Do we already have two of these? Maybe. We're not really going to need any climbing anchors or ladders where we're going. So I think we're good. We just confirmed. We'll definitely use our lovely trike here. It'll get us across the world pretty quickly. And we'll just load everything on our booties. Okay, so these somatic grenades, unfortunately right now, have to go on our person. It sucks, but it's just the way of things. Later on, we'll get attachments on our backpack that'll actually give us benefits. But for now, we just have to deal with it. It sucks overall, but it is what it is. As long as we can attach it to our suits, not the end of the world. But yeah, it can really get in the way. So these we can put into our utility pouches. These blood bags. That actually starts saving us space. Thankfully, blood bags already have a pouch on our hip, on our frontal left hip there. Or just above it. Alright. I think that'll do it. Got our PCC. Actually, we have two PCCs. I don't think we need two of them, to be honest. In that case, we'll just throw this into our private locker. Nice. And that seems like a pretty reasonable loadout. I guess I could have attached the other PCC on my hip, but, you know, whatever. At the end of the day, we should be okay.
Order assigned.
We're gonna drop this vehicle off in the warehouse on the midway point to Port-Knot City, so it doesn't get destroyed.
Experiment with somatic grenades. Might be worth taking a look.
Alright, so we could have picked up another quest there to actually do a kill with somatic grenades. I think that might actually unlock a grenade pouch.
Sam, having dooms gives you advantages most folks don't have. But as capable as you are, you're also a member of Bridges now. An organization filled with experts in a whole variety of fields, all of whom are ready and willing to help. The team is here for you, Sam. All you have to do is ask. Got it? Good.
Woo! Alright, here we go. So yeah, we got a new order, annoyingly. Although, can we just grab this? Aid package, Port-Knot City. No, it's the current order that we have, okay. Mail! Oh my god, we got all these things. I'm sorry, we gotta read them. Sending you likes. Still keeping on, keeping on. Me, I've got practicing going outside longer and further each time. Thought I'd conquer my fears at one point. That I'd be making deliveries like nobody's business before long. That was before I wandered into mule territory for the first time. I panicked and dropped the damn near everything I was carrying. Guess it belongs to them now. That little hiccup aside, I've managed to put up a few signs and watchtowers and other stuff I figure guys like you might appreciate, so it's not like it's all bad. Haven't met any other porters face to face yet, but I can tell they're liking what I've done. As in, they've given me likes. Oxy and smart drugs might help to level me out, but I tell you, when someone hits you with that like button, it's a feeling like no other. That confirmation that you've made a positive difference in someone else's life, it's grand, man. Anyway, good luck, and good luck with everything. Sending all the love and the likes. Great. Okay, we'll read the rest of these as we move on. Is there any important interviews? Nope. Okay. Maybe when we park it up over at the private area. Alright, we should be good to go. So we're going through BT territory right off the bat. This could be bad depending on our route. We could just get scooped up immediately. And we haven't tested this route yet. So as you can see, our vehicle actually turned off here. That's to signify that we're in a BT zone. And they could very well just grab us. But it looks like we're A-okay. We're gonna make a left here. Thankfully, we've already gone through a pathway similar to this, and other players have probably helped pave the way a little bit too. Whoops. Didn't mean to clip the rock, but at least that rock will be gone next time. And all we're really trying to do is just make our way over to the next zone. But we're going to go through a second BT territory already, including mule territory, but the mule territory doesn't matter as much. Someone else is developing a bridge here. It might be worth actually building that, because it won't cost us any resources other than metal. Pretty smooth run so far. Alright, so alright, now we're on the main road again. So we're not out of the woodworks yet. We're about to hit BT's territory. Unless it's not raining, and then we're very lucky. And it seems like it's not raining, so we're okay here. Very nice. Very smooth run. We're almost out of our battery here, but we're just about to hit a energy pole. So we're just gonna juice up real quick. Oh wait, I was gonna thumbs up myself there. There you go. Just gonna juice ourselves up, and then we're gonna drop off our vehicle so it doesn't get too damaged in the rain.
Verifying decontaminating. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Alright, orders for Sam. Urgent crypto buyout delivery back to Capital Knot City. I'm not going to do that right now. We're a little busy, guys. We have emergency fuel that needs to be delivered as well. We'll do this later. We'll do this later. Even though we could do it right now, no problem. I think it's fair to just do this now. Okay, so let's go into the garage. I think we can just put our trike in here now. Store the vehicle. Perfect. Confirm.
Storing vehicle. Standing.
That way, we don't have to worry about it being affected by the elements or anything like that. And this vehicle now becomes accessible by other players that have the option to extract vehicles from these platforms here. But right now, we don't personally have that option yet, which is kind of a shame. I also believe we don't have the ability to customize our trike just yet either, but it's pretty cool that you can change the colors around and all that stuff. So yeah, we're pretty much going to be hoofing it from the rest of the way on. We have a replace a pair of boots, so we should be okay. It's going to be slow going, moving on from here.
Begin and scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Feels like there's fewer emojis here than last time. Chicago-style pizza. I could go for some of that. Alright, so we're going to actually make a left here. And you can see someone's already made a bridge, which is super awesome. I guess we could have taken the bike over here if you want to drop it back off, but oh well.
Sam, it's Hartman. Your friend and fellow doom sufferer. Our affliction, such as it is, began with the beach, or rather, our discovery of it. Once, the question of life after death was answered only by religion and philosophy. But when we learned of the beach's existence, death became something more tangible, knowable. The living soon walked the shores of the afterlife, while dead things, beached things, began to find their way back. And then came the dunes, and with it a host of theories advanced by physicians and psychologists, desperate to explain the world's newest mystery. The symptoms were duly categorized and stratified into levels. But repatriates like you are a singularly rare breed, worthy of a classification all your own. The specialists must have been climbing over one another to get a look at you. I wonder what they found.
So Sam himself is especially unique in that he can't permanently die. However, that's not especially true. There is a little bit of gaminess. If you're eaten by a monster, sure, you cause a void out and completely change the face of that area that you got eaten at. However, I think we're actually going to be able to get up there? Shit, I don't know. However, if you are eaten by, or just grabbed anyway, by a BT, just a regular old BT that has become golden because you've already been eaten in that zone, then you will be given a game over screen. And you will have to hard reset, hard reload where you left off. Is that like a dead bear, or is that just a rock? What is that? I guess it's just a weird looking rock. It's a very dirty looking rock, I guess. This looks like a bear. Okay, now I'm starting to have second thoughts here. What type of item is that up there? Oh yeah, mule stuff. Oh! One of those mules has a ladder. Kinda neat. I don't really want to damage my gear, though. A bit worried about scaling this mountain. I should have thought about bringing maybe a ladder for this. Oh, we can just go up this little hill here. Maybe, just take it a little slow. I was going to slide into the river. I'm holding my straps while holding down X, and what this is going to do is just auto-climb without having risk of tripping forward. It can look a bit awkward, I know. It's not the most advanced way to climb a hill, but it's still something. We are getting rather dangerously close to that mule encampment. I'm a bit worried about it myself. I can actually skip through here, which is great for me. Alright, great. Let's just rest up real quick. Let's start climbing. Perfect. I think I might have gotten spotted there, but that's okay. I think, anyway. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, maybe not. He's gonna throw his metal rod at me. Alright, we're good. I wouldn't worry about it too much, honestly. Gotta be careful, we're on the side of a mountain. We're being weighed down quite heavily too, so let's just start walking. There's a bit of an awkward way to go about this, but I'm only double checking because I'm curious to see if we can have access to this early on. I have a feeling we need to unlock a specific tool before we can unlock this guy over here, hence why we're not seeing any packages for him either. And there it is. Shelter. The most important thing of all. A little bit frightening having to deal with all the crap over by the mule encampment, but hey. This is the way of life here in Death Stranding. Just look at that beautiful landscape, man. They actually just recently released a video on the Kojima Productions page about a photographer that was just enamored with the game, which is super cool. It's like one of the world's best photographers or something, or he won an award for best picture of 2018 or something, right? All I can say, it must have been a very cute cat. No, I'm kidding. Let's go on Instagram.
Beginning scan. Weapons detected. All weapons restrictions lifted.
We now have officially located the musician.
Beginning scan. Weapons
But I believe we don't have access to... Oh, maybe we do.
all clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Because this door would be closed otherwise. He wants a standard order. Oh, he wants a retrieval order? In that case... Can I use the private locker real quick? So we're gonna drop off the main questline items here. Including the hematic grenades. And PCC and container repair spray. Let's place all these into our private locker. And we'll just do this quest real quick. I think that seems fair. Take on his little order here. 58 kilograms. All he needs is one or more, but we want to do 100%. 1 of 2 old sheet music and 2 of 2 old sheet music. Written music that somehow conveys the beauty of its subject matter through sight alone. Sight? All right, confirm. Let's go grab the stuff out of the lake.
Order assigned.
So, where is it?
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Unfortunately, this thing is not attached
Beginning scan.
to the Chiral network, so we can't use this Chiral printer here.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Or actually, I don't even think he would have one even if we were attached to it. He actually put a ladder here. I think. Oh no, maybe that's actually a person. And since we're super light, we should be able to make a jump here. Oh no! I gotta love tripping, man. That's why I put my shit away. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This time for real. Alright, there we go. We're gonna be heavy boys as we go over to this little ladder here.
Oh, whoa. That was close.
Kafka-esque? Or Kafka-esque?
Thanks for the help. Today's a good day.
I really do appreciate this ladder. It's going to save me a lot of trouble. I don't believe there's a fast way to go down ladders. There might be, I just don't remember. And we give him an extra like just by using it. So, is this the only... I see the other one now. They're floating in the river, though. But again, we don't have to worry about any of our items. And we're not going that far away from the private locker, so even if the game gives me a hissy fit for leaving my stuff behind, I think we'll be okay. Now, I believe you also get game overs if you destroy your mission critical items. But I have yet to ever get a game over in that way. So I'm curious to see if that's actually true. But I also don't really care. I think what we'll do is well, I guess we'll have to reclimb everything, unless we just go back this way. Shit, it's gonna be heavy. I say we grab this and we put it down on the side, grab the other one, come back this way. There's a ladder there, makes things a lot easier than having to deal with the mules again. One of the nice things about that private locker, though, is that all of our gear is not going to get damaged if it decides to start raining. Alright, we'll just drop this here. No reason to really worry about it. Hopefully it doesn't slide off. Perfect. How are we looking here? Ooh, look at that damn jump, dude. So good. Now, I wish I could tell you that we can just throw this thing across the river, but it would damage the product, so not gonna happen, sadly. So we gotta go back all the way across, but since we only have one item on us, not two, it shouldn't be as bad. Alright, great. Poor Sam getting all tuckered out. I guess while we're at it, we might as well just drink some delicious fluids. Alright, now our task is ahead of us. Let's just try not tripping into the frickin' mountain. We do have 60 kgs on our back, pretty much. I think it's like, what, 58 in total? Just gonna take it easy. Does seem to be a lot more shallow here on the side, which is great for us. I'm fairly certain we can't just drink Monster Energy drink and refresh our stamina here, can we? Yeah, I didn't think so. So we'll just have to patiently wait. Reclaim our stamina as best as we can on the sides of these rocks. God damn, this game is just freaking gorgeous. I know, like, you can always run across those instances of where you're like, well, I prefer gameplay over graphics, but it's the mixture of the fact that this game's all about hiking, so of course you want like a beautiful landscape to like, go through. Like, it's just, it all marries together very well. With just perfect movement mechanics. And an even more perfect world to explore. And just fall in love with. I really just can't get enough of it. I think the only other game, maybe, that has really enamored me visually like this is Shadow of the Colossus. Might be the only other game. Okay, I think we can actually go above the waterfall here. That might be the choice. But of course, we could yeet the containers over the river, which might actually be a smart choice. Because I think you're given one free... Oh, shit, careful here. I think you're given like one free go of it. Alright, maybe that is the choice. Unless we use momentum to our advantage, but I don't want to trip. I wish I brought a ladder. The regret is real. My god, look how dangerous this looks. Oh wait, this is all blue? That's very shocking to me. I thought it was like straight red. I'll be honest. I guess it's only referring to how shallow it is. Well, I guess don't judge a book by its cover, eh?
Beginning scan. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Alright, let's deliver requested cargo here.
Delivering cargo.
Oh shit! You Sam Bridges? For real? Oh fuck me. What am I gonna do with all this? Good problem to have, but still.
Well, you could play your lovely music, my friend. I believe that's the... that might be the singer-songwriter that made Pop Virus, but I don't know what he looks like, so I might be completely wrong. But I know he's like a musical artist. That's all I know, like a legit, real life musical artist. All right, fun times there. Easy S rank, what a literal god. And since we got the S rank, we go straight to 3 stars. Well, almost 3 stars. We can do more quests for him if you like.
The network's been working out pretty good for me, so... Okay, let's do it. Sign me up for the UCA, or whatever.
So the thing is, if you didn't actually do that quest fully, there's a good chance you might not join the UCA. Which means you don't get any added benefits for having this area. Alright. New strand established. Musician has joined the UCA. Cool. And we got all these nerds over here telling us that BTs exists, and then some unhappy face in the south corner. Alright, cool.
So this is it, huh? Don't really feel any different. I guess I'm part of something bigger now. Well, I should get back to searching for some new shit to listen to. Always something good out there. Hey Sam, you the musical type? Got a harmonica here with your name on it. The traveling man's instrument. You can play it any way you like. Go on, take it. Let your soul sing.
All right. The musician wishes to express his gratitude by giving you a harmonica.
Seriously though, it's an honor. Sam Bridges. Damn.
Damn. That's probably how everyone acts when they meet Norman Reedus in real life.
Please access delivery terminal for further information.
So of course, everyone wants to try out the harmonica first thing, right? So as long as we're not on a slope, we can rest with everyone else. Essentially, you're supposed to be resting on the back of this, like, makeshift rock, but, you know, whatever. And we can essentially talk to BB by equipping our harmonica, an instrument beloved by musicians everywhere. Use the touchpad when resting to play a soul-soothing melody when equipped. You might find it a little difficult at first, but persevere, and you'll soon be blowing away like a pro. BB's gonna love it. So that's a big tip there at the end. BB's gonna love it. The more BB's connection is increased with you, you will become better at playing the harmonica. Because we whistle for BB, and then we now try and play the same song on harmonica. Oh, that's the whole song. Anyway, yeah, the BB theme. Pretty important stuff. And then BB falls in love with you, because of course he does. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've been enjoying us playing through Death Stranding at a very slow pace, I know. But hey, that is Death Stranding in a nutshell. And I think that's probably the best part about it, is that it's a slow-paced game that you just kind of suck yourself into the world and just embrace the aspect of hiking through it. It may be incredibly lonely, but there is so many moments where you feel like everyone's by your side, working with you together for the same goal. And I think that's one of the most lovely story pieces about the game. Melding gameplay with the social aspect of it. Really is one of a kind, and I quite love it. I guess really the only other game you could really compare it to is Dark Souls. That incredible loneliness in Dark Souls. But you still have other players rooting you on or trying to screw you over with various different things. Super, super cool. Alright guys, see you next time.